the bowl, United Center. Knicks will be back home for the next one. No question they've got this game penciled in as a win, but look to take an early lead, then try to get...
Yeah, looking to stay unbeaten against this team. A win here would get them off to a 2. Start in this 4-game season.
Certified their advantage in this matchup. I mean, they want to show, hey, last time was no fluke. This is the way it's going to be all the time. Getting that W could drive that point home.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Knicks. Anthony out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Aflalo, then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Bayless in at the point. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Shot's good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
So it's Chicago now, following the score by New York. Shot clock at 5. Frazier the pass to Gasol. Kept alive.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Dishes it to Bayless. The 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Here is Bayless. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And Aflalo kicks to Anthony. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Frazier outside. He dishes it to Dunley. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Gibson with the steal.
Come on, Carmelo.
Outside Anthony. And Bayless kicks to Anthony. The three-pointer no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Anthony with the block. He feeds it to Bayless. Back to Anthony. Plenty of space. Anthony missing again.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Butler dishes to Frazier. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Frazier. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Kurt Rambis.
I asked him what he'd most like to see from his team today, and he told me we'd really like to keep Pau Gasol under wraps in this one. He went on to explain that Gasol can take over games with his efficiency on the offensive end, and the key to their win, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here is Bayless after the Bulls pick up 2. No luck. Nice D from Frazier.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here is Bayless. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Anthony, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Bang, bang, bang.
Frazier outside.
Bang.
There's the dish to Dunley. To the paint.
Oh, no.
And Gibson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
That's that boy Todd? I did not know he was on the
Here is Frazier. He's got 6. Clock at 6. Pass to Noah. Butler. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here is Frazier after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Shot by Frazier, no good. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's the bucket, good. And it's 9 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Frazier.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
The Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Noah the screen to the inside. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
That's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Joakim Noah.
Come on, can you sit down?
Here's Butler, and
I want them loud.
Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Come on now.
The first one falls. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Rose comes in for Mike Dunley. And then for New York, Porzingis comes in for Robin Lopez. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Taj Gibson. And so Butler nails both of them.
I don't want to put my KD or Kobe like that, man. That shit's ugly.
Oh, you might have been wondering who the top scoring small forwards have been over the last 10 games. More. Here's a peek. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Greg. I mean, they are special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way. I mean, you've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by New York. Outside Gasol. To the middle. Butler passes to Frazier. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. That's 10 points for Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Frazier. He's got 10.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Stevenson kicks to Bayless. The feed now to Carmelo. No good on the 3. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Here's Gasol. The Knicks pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First one falls for them. Some changes for Chicago. Bulls trail by 4. On the court for the Knicks. And Stevenson is out there with Thornton. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's a Flalo in at the 3 slot. Taken away by Anthony. And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go. He kicks it to Stevenson. Good on the 13-footer. Stevenson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for New York.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Ball going up court, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Anthony's been putting up the numbers. 9 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
The Knicks making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 7. Frazier outside. Right through the D for the layup. Frazier's got 12 in the game. New York shooting here about 46% for the game. Stevenson outside to the paint. Here's Lopez, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly.
The Knicks making the shot. Just 5 on the clock. Frazier gets to Gasol. Gasol missing again.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Chicago trailing here. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
For New York, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.